creeper fits a profile we refer to as an omnivore.
Omnivore sounds sort of really scary and ominous, and I thought that was sort of an interesting challenge to place before the BAU. How do you profile someone who will kill anybody who comes along? We pay so much attention to victimology and how much victimology informs whatever the homicidal fantasy is, but someone who will kill anybody is a different proposition.
Generally, when you guest star in a Criminal Minds, you're up to no good. I'm playing a serial killer from Boston who cut a deal and stopped killing for 10 years. And when the person that he cut the deal with passes away, he sort of reappears. The one thing I loved about this part was his commitment and the discipline that he has to be able to stick to his plan and survive.
Floyd escaped.
He's got everything figured out. He's 3 steps ahead of our team the entire time. At the same time, we had to find someone who could really hide the evil. If the audience sees for a second that Foyette is just this poor, helpless victim, we blow the whole thing.
The challenge that I had was playing sort of the non-physical part of him, you know, when you're hooded and masked and, you know, cloaked with a gun and a knife, you pretty much know the direction you're headed. It was the other side that was just really a lot of fun, you know, this delicate balance of sort of cowardice mixed with cunning.
I just sat there, bleeding. I watched him kill Mandy. He stabbed her 67 times. Do you know how long it takes to stab somebody 67 times?
We're kind of calling this the bus massacre. This is the 3rd time we see the Reaper kill in this episode. This is the most operatic, the most brutal of the 3 times we see him murder.
If you stop hunting me, I'll stop hunting them.
You think I'd take that?
I sort of offer an olive branch to Hotch. And of course, it's his job to look for me. And so I scatter a few more bodies around town.
His reaction to Foyette offering him the deal, offering him a way out, doesn't even think about it for a second. He says, "I'll see you later, coming to get you." This is Foyette's reaction to that. His way of torturing his victims is very apparent. I think he knows that Hotch is going to say no. This is the way of torturing Hotch.
What we're going to do here is simulate the murdering of a whole busload of people. This is late at night in Boston, so there's only 7 passengers on board. 4 of the passengers are stunt people. They're going to be able to run and jump and fall and be more athletic than the other people who are just extras. They're just going to hit the deck. To simulate the gunfire, C. Thomas Howell has weapons that are completely empty. There's no blanks. There's nothing's going to happen. He's going to dry fire those weapons. All they're going to hear is clicks.
All right, these are the 2 weapons he'll be pointing around. Light through the barrel. Everybody? I think the driver. Okay. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And when those clicks go off, we have flash paddles set up to simulate the muzzle flash of gunfire, as well as in 3 separate places, there are these little compressor tanks that are going to fire these blood squibs against the windows.
Yes, I'm ready for blood test.
3, 2, 1.
We've got little compressed air cannons that we're going to be handheld from inside, so you get to see big flowers of blood on the windows.
Are we putting brain matter in these?
Yeah. Brain blood. It's just fake blood with a little shredded bread in it.
As far as doing guns and blood squibs and that kind of stuff, it's almost like dialogue with bullets. You shoot it kind of the same way. The goal ultimately is telling a story, no matter if it's something violent or something domestic. So, you know, for me, it's just storytelling.
It's a little bit weird to think about Ponyboy roaming around slaying people. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. I warned him. And, you know, next time they'll listen.
Just take the money. Nobody needs to get hurt.
Actually, they do.